Okay, so we're on a mission today to try and extend the garden. And I started on it the other day just a little bit to kind of see how it would work. But I'm going to show you what I'm working, or what the plan is. I think it's going to work. Let's hope it's going to work anyway. I am not going to deep plow this extension like I did last year. Last year I went through, and I'm already several months behind now. Last year I went through and I plowed all of this with my middle buster plow. I then tilled all of it with the tiller and planted all of it in this daikon radish to get down deep and help break up the soil. But I've missed my boat on that. I should have done that back in like November to really work well. So we're not gonna do it this year. Instead, what we're gonna do is we've just got a basic harrow. At least I call it a harrow. Some people probably call it a cultivator, but it's not a plow or a disc. Ooh, that ground is gooey. It's just a basic harrow. And I ran it through the dirt the other day. I wasn't sure how well it would break up this harder packed I don't want to call it soil, dirt, how to break up this harder packed dirt, but it actually did okay. Over there you can see where I went back and forth. So what I'm going to do today is try to just break up the rest of this, just running back and forth, side to side, you know, running an angle, whatever, just kind of running all through it to try to break it all up. You can see though we've got some ruts and some soft spots. This was a water hole, not really a water hole, kind of a puddle. And I tried to blade some dirt into it, which of course made mud, and then it's rained twice since then. So maybe, I don't think I'll go down and sink the tractor, but I'm hoping if I can kind of work, you know, from there, this direction, that I'll kind of cut some furrows and some of that water will drain out into that low spot. But I'm hoping that work it back and forth a few times and there'll be enough dry-ish dirt in here that it'll dry out the rest of it. So let's get back on the tractor, let's get her fired up, and see what sort of progress we can make on it. so here's what I'm left with. Not at all what I wanted. Well, I mean, maybe kind of what I wanted. You know, it was wishful thinking to think that the goo would dry a little bit. I don't know why I always try that. It's wishful thinking. I always want to try. But you can see, here's some pukey stuff there, pretty nasty. A little sticky on top. I mean, if the sun was shining like it was supposed to be, as of this morning, it was supposed to clear off and be a bright sunny day, and I don't know, maybe tomorrow. No, wait, 90% chance of rain tomorrow. Maybe, well, yeah, then it should be sunny tomorrow. Anyway, yeah, so there's a couple harder spots over here where it was drier. It is a little harder, and the problem is really running across this with the tractor. It repacks it some. It's not terrible, but just because of where there's gooey spots, you know, right there along the edge, anywhere there was a rut, any little standing water was really gooey. And I don't want to go. I've got one bag of lime I could go get and try to dry it up a little bit, but I also don't want to cement the soil. So it is what it is. I'm going to be coming over the top of all this with cow manure, just like I did last year. Just straight laying on a thick layer of cow manure. So for right now, you know, I just wanted to break it up down below, get that hard pack broken. Basically just a deep plow. I didn't really plow it, but essentially a deep plow. You know, this will repack again over time if it doesn't get vegetation on it. But we're going to get vegetation on it right away. I'm actually going to go to the Connex right now. I should still have, look at this monster. That's a radish. That's your daikon radish. I should still have some daikon radish seed left from last year. And that stuff grows like crazy. So my hope was to plant potatoes on this, you know, within the next couple of days. But plans change. I've got the potatoes. I'm ready to do it. I just need the weather to cooperate. I need the time. So because I just worked the soil right now, we're going to get the daikon radish and just put it down. Who cares? If I end up covering it all with dirt, well, that was the plan anyway. So we're going to get that, get it sprinkled out, put on here, and yeah, be done with this little project for the day, the garden extension.